So most of you have this syllabus, but again, I'm showing you. So in the first part of the syllabus, as you can see here, this is introduction part. सभी को slide दिख रहा है क्या? एक बार just give me the feedback.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. तो फर्स्ट यूनिट में जैसा हमने मतलब हम देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे कि वी हैव इंट्रोडक्शन पार्ट एंड in the very first class we talked about concept of a control system and we also talked about some other concepts like control system क्या होता है, mathematical models क्या होते हैं, state variables क्या होते हैं, input output variables we talked, and then we talked about classification of control system in the sense of discrete and continuous, open loop, closed loop, ये सब देखा था. And in last class we talked about open loop and closed loop control system in a bit detail, which I could not show you yesterday. We will see today. And then also differences between open loop and control loop systems. And then we also talked about some of the examples related to control systems और feedback का effect क्या होता है when we talk about negative feedback and positive feedback and उसका characterization. So characterization ये था कि can somebody tell what are the two types of feedback? We talked about the feedback na yesterday.
Positive feedback, negative
Positive.
feedback.
So very good. So we have two kind of feedback, positive feedback and negative feedback. And so ये वाला portion हमने cover किया था just to review it. And what I wanted to show you, this is here. And so yes, so we saw in open loop configuration, many of you said there is no feedback elements, no feedback from output. So in output is quite independent to input in the sense we do not have any feedback elements attached to input here in the first configuration open loop. In closed loop, we do have feedback elements which closes the circuit, you can say, and output is now giving feedback to the input also. And in this, we have comparison of input with the feedback signal, and here we have given the negative sign as feedback. So कोई बताएगा कि what kind of feedback it is, positive feedback or negative feedback? Anyone? Is it positive feedback or negative feedback here? I mean इनपुट का कंपेयर हो रहा है फीडबैक सिग्नल से. कोई गेस? ये इनपुट है ना, इनपुट एंड दिस सिग्नल इज गेटिंग सब्ट्रैक्टेड फ्रॉम द फीडबैक सिग्नल. So
Negative feedback.
okay, very good. So in negative feedback, what we do, we take the difference between input or set point with output, which is feedback signal here. So error, whenever error gets generated, that is because of the input. I mean because of the negative feedback. And we also talked about the differences. So differences are control action is independent of the desired output in case of open loop. In closed loop, they are dependent. Feedback path was not present here in open loop. In case of closed loop, yes, it is. And it is called non-feedback control system. They are called the feedback control system. Open loop are generally easy to design compared to your closed loop. That's why it is also economical. But many times it is inaccurate because we do not have any feedback attached to the control configuration. तो ये वाला जो डायग्राम है, it is very important to know about it and it will come again and again. So let's talk about this diagram. In this diagram we have controller, plant and feedback elements. So when I say temperature sensor, so can somebody tell that what could be temperature sensor here? It should be here, here or here. Temperature sensor, we have three blocks here: controller block, plant block or feedback element block. So I am talking now temperature sensor. So this temperature sensor will belong to which block? Options are controller, plant and feedback elements. So please tell me the answer.
feedback element.
Controller.
Okay, so Nikhil said controller. Okay, how about others? We have three
Feedback.
blocks. Yeah, please tell me.
feedback elements.
Shubham said feedback element. So Nikhil said controller. Shubham said feedback. How about Dhruvil and Jill? You both are here.
Feedback element, sir.
Feedback element. Okay, so I think feedback element is the right answer because see, controller is a interconnection between multiple elements which takes the control action and it goes to the plant. But what feedback element does, it is sensing the output. It is giving the signal to the input for the comparison. So that's why any sensing element it falls in the category of sensor. So temperature sensor यहाँ पे आएगा. Or if we talk about the examples, so it can be furnace, plant can be furnace, and here it could be temperature sensor, which is measuring the temperature of the furnace, and now it is getting compared with the input. Suppose I want to maintain some temperature T and output is reading T1 degree Celsius. So now input T minus T1 will go to the controller and controller will take corrective action to achieve a T temperature or whatever desired temperature is there. So when desired temperature is reached, what should be the error signal? Can we say that when desired temperature is reached, that will be 0 because now whatever desired is there, now it is meeting. So error signal should be 0 when we are meeting the desired output. So that's the concept. We saw in case of positive feedback, sensing element from output is getting added with the input element and sensing element or output is getting subtracted with the input. So this is RS is input in our case. So throughout our lectures of this course, sorry, so throughout the course we will follow the same pattern. Here also you can see this block will be known as controller, plant, and feedback elements. So coming to the diagram for positive feedback. So G, we generally represent G for G with plant and H with sensing element or feedback element. G plant, H sensing element. So when it is getting compared with input, error becomes negative, feedback is negative. When it is getting added with the input, signal will be summation of RS plus this block, and that is called our output. Sorry, summation, and this is called positive feedback configuration. Okay. So now we also talked about the mechanical system based on the type of motion. So yesterday we described translational mechanical system, and example was spring mass damper system. In rotational mechanical system, we talked about the inertia, rotational dynamics, and other things. So you can find the mathematical model of mechanical systems just like what we did for spring mass damper system in the category of translation system. So it's quite easy, just repeating again. It is a combination of mass, spring, and damper. So we saw this is the mass. If applied force is F, the mathematical equation becomes force equals to mass times acceleration. Since force is proportional to acceleration, and final equation will be md square x by dt square. स्प्रिंग के लिए F equals to kx, damper के लिए F equals to b times v. Finally, you can add and you can get the uh, mathematical model of the spring mass damper system. Now, coming to the today's agenda, today's class. So we will focus today on elements of block diagram. Okay. So, can anyone tell me now what is block diagram? So now I'm going to ask all of you. तो ब्लॉक डायग्राम क्या होता है?
Systematic representation. ये
Systematic
कैसा flow हो रहा है?
systematic representation. I missed your voice, Shubham. Can you repeat it again, please?
Sir, it is a systematic representation that that gives the information how step by step the system were flowing.
Okay, very good, Shubham. So Shubham said it's a systematic representation of the system in short. So जैसे कैसे system grow कर रहा है, how system is getting evolved with time. So that is good. And anyone else wants to add something on it? Um,
सर सिस्टमेटिक अरेंजमेंट ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स पार्ट को सिंपल सिंपल फिगर में.
ओके, तो निखिल ने बोला कि कॉम्प्लेक्स सिस्टम को अगर हम सिंपल ब्लॉक में या फिगर में रिप्रेजेंट करें, दैट इज कॉल्ड अ ब्लॉक डायग्राम. वेरी गुड निखिल. So I think we got the idea. This is the idea of the block diagram. So कोई भी simple system हो, complex system हो, या combination of system also. Sometimes we can represent combination of systems also, multiple systems or multiple subsystems as a block. So that is the whole idea of block diagram. So we saw, as we saw earlier also, if you see here. So here we have a system, and here we have another system actually. So if I say spring mass damper system, so which one will be spring mass damper system, G or H? It should
जी.
be okay. It should be G. And if you recall the definition, I said block diagram can also represent the combination of systems. So in spring mass damper system, we have combination of spring, mass, and damper. So it is a collection of three different subsystems mostly. So this G is also a block diagram representation of a plant or system. Or if I say this G represents spring mass damper system, then this is a block diagram for uh, spring mass damper system, and whole arrangement also comes under that. Coming to the picture, so in the block diagram we have blocks. So as you can see, this is the complete block diagram representation of generic system model. So this RS, as I said earlier, it they represent. I mean RS is a representation for the input. CS is a representation for the output, and HS is a representation for sensor elements or measurement unit, and GS is a representation for plant. Many times CS also will come, or any element which sits here before the plant, they represent the controller, which we saw in case of positive feedback and negative feedback, definition of positive feedback and negative feedback, or open loop configuration and closed loop configuration control systems. Okay, so now we know that in any block diagram systematic representation, we have block, we have summing point, and we have takeoff point. So today we will learn about these uh, three concepts. Okay, so this is simply called a block. So block is a representation of the system which has input and output. So input we have xs, and output is ys for this case, and gs is a plant. So how many of you know about transfer function? Have you heard about transfer function term before? Anybody? Just tell whatever is there in your mind. I'm not looking for the right answers. Just I'm looking for what is your understanding for this term transfer function. ट्रांसफर फंक्शन क्या होता है, मतलब कोई भी एनी आइडिया? Can somebody remember about the mathematical model representation yesterday? The model what we got, was it transfer function model, differential equation model, or algebraic equation model? How was it? What was that? Okay,
डिफरेंशियल
so
डिफरेंशियल.
very good, Nikhil and Jill. And since we have different approach to model the system mathematically, so first cut we saw differential equation based model of spring mass damper system. So there is another approach or another type of representation of the system, and that is called transfer function model. And the definition of transfer function is a ratio of output to input. I'm like output by input. So, but this output and input are not in algebraic form; they are in Laplace form. So, how many of you have heard about Laplace form, Laplace transformation, and Laplace form? I think
Yes, sir.
you know it. So, what is Laplace transformation? What do we mean by Laplace transformation? हम ना धीरे धीरे छोटे छोटे चीजों को क्लियर करते जाएंगे. माई टारगेट इज नॉट टू टीच यू अ बिग थिंग because any big thing is a combination of all small things. तो जब हम छोटी छोटी चीजों को सीख लेंगे, then we will also get to know about the insight of bigger pictures, right? So tell me, what is transfer function? Oh, sorry, what is Laplace transformation? क्या करते हैं उसमें? ओके, इंटीग्रेशन के लिए छोटे पार्ट की बाउंड्रीज के लिए, ठीक है. आई थिंक इट्स अ वेरी टेक्निकल मैथमेटिकल डेफिनेशन जील. तो जनरली उसका आइडिया क्या है, हम ऐसा क्यों करते हैं और क्या होता क्या है? ओके, ये तो एकदम से उसका जो फीचर है वो हो गया, लेकिन क्या आइडिया होता है, मतलब व्हाट एडवांटेज डू वी गेट फ्रॉम द
सर लाइक कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्म में हम कर देते हैं उसको रियल वेरिएबल, ऐसा था कुछ.
okay. So I think most of you would have idea about it. So can we say that this transformation is about transforming time domain to frequency domain or S domain? Can we say in one sentence? Anybody has objection to this definition? Laplace transformation जो है, it is a conversion from time domain to uh, frequency domain. क्योंकि जब हम लाप्लास ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन करते हैं तो we have this S terms everywhere, and it is representation of frequency domain. So whatever language was earlier for time domain, now it is converting in frequency domain. So this is the idea of Laplace transformation. We will also see perhaps in a bit detail. तो यहाँ पे जो blocks हैं in the slide, so this is essentially a Laplace version or Laplace form of output, Laplace form of the input. So that's why instead of writing xt or xyt or gt, I am writing xs, ys, and gs. So gs is a Laplace representation of model, इनपुट एंड आउटपुट. तो जैसे हम स्प्रिंग मास डैम्पर सिस्टम को डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन में कन्वर्ट करते थे, उसी तरह से हम किसी भी सिस्टम को लैपलास में भी रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं, लैपलास ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन में. तो जैसे इफ यू रिमेंबर, इन केस ऑफ डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन, लाप्लास इन लाप्लास ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन we have multiplicative term as s. So d of xt by dt का लाप्लास ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन क्या होगा? d of xt divided by d of t. What would be the Laplace transformation of differential term of xt? Anyone? So it is s. I'll give you the option, two options. It is s times xs or 1 by s times xs. Okay, so I'll write. So let me come to the slide. So I was trying to teach you the block diagrams. So now this is d of xt divided by dt. So what will be the Laplace transformation of this? You have
So
to
1 by s.
1 by s x of s, and second is s times x of s, assuming conditions are zero. So now tell me option 1 or option 2, which one is the right answer? So option 2. ओके, अगर ये इंटीग्रेशन रहता ना ऐसे करके, इसका लैप्लास ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन क्या होगा? ऑप्शन 1 इज x of s and option 2 is s times x of s. So all of you will say that this is the one. Am I right? Okay, so just मैं brush up कर रहा था, so I'm sure that all of you would have gone through this understanding earlier. So now आ जाता है. So this is a sort of Laplace transform representation of any mathematical system, or sorry, any system actually. The even Laplace transformation or representation itself is a mathematical in nature. तो जब जो हम डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन से रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे थे उसको हम लाप्लास इक्वेशन से रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, राइट? सो अभी कमिंग टू ब्लॉक, तो ब्लॉक जनरली represents the system or combination of subsystems or systems which has input and output. As per system we know किसी भी system का, just give you one another, since that day also we could not understand see it here. So what is the definition of system? Xt, and this is yt, and let's say it is f of t. So xt, yt and f of t. So generally we represent system as ft, let's say in this case. And what is the definition of system? System is a combination of multiple components or interconnecting elements for which it sees the changes in the output for change in input, right? So ये हो गया. And secondly, coming to the block, I mean like this ft will have some sort of relationship with input and output. Is anyway it is a response to the system, right? तो अभी जैसे हमने लिखा इसी सिस्टम का लाप्लास डोमेन में अगर हम जाएंगे, तो दिस इज अ सिस्टम, and instead of ft I am writing f of s, instead of writing xt I am writing x of s, instead of writing yt I am writing y of s. So now you see that now this is in a time domain, and this is in frequency domain or s domain slash. तो एस डोमेन में और ये सॉरी फ्रीक्वेंसी डोमेन में. So ys, sorry, let me write here, ys divided by x of s, that is called the transfer function. I mean it is a ratio of output to input. This one, that is input. So output by input is nothing but a transfer function. That is a simple and plain definition. Keep it here. So block में this is the understanding for the block. Now summing point. So you see here we had summing point and takeoff point and block in these three things. So we'll try to understand all these three. So we already got to know about the block. In summing point, what happens that there will be a junction where two signals are added or subtracted actually here. So in suppose one signal from this side is A, one signal is again getting added as B. So if the output for this is Y, then Y will become addition of these two, A plus B, since we have addition as an operator here. Suppose now signal A is here and B is here, and now you see B is coming with negative sign. The final output will become Y equals to A plus B. So now in this case we have three different signals. One is coming with positive sign, another is coming with positive sign, and another one is coming with negative sign. So we have now a plus b minus c, right? So we have our final output as y equals to a plus b minus c. So that is called the summing point. तो इसके लिए अगर हम ऐड करें, suppose we have this signal, here it is x, here it is y, and here it is z. So we can make it plus plus and minus, and this is, let's say it is w. So just to remind you, what will be the w? Can anybody tell?
X plus Y minus Z.
Okay, very good. So x, थोड़ा सा परेशानी, let's write w equals to x plus y minus z. ठीक है, अभी मैंने क्या किया कि इसी में एक ब्लॉक ऐड कर दिया, and that block I'm calling it as p. There is p, and output is, let's say here, any element, let's say b. तो b क्या होगा अभी बताओ? Can anybody tell me? Sorry, there is some issue with this writing. So what will be b here? Anybody?
Output.
मैंने p ब्लॉक को ऐड किया यहाँ पे, and that is here. What will be b?
Output.
Tell me please.
Output.
Yes, very good. So b is the output, of course, but in terms of these signals, what will be the expression for output b? You are right, b is the output. So b, for b, it is x plus y minus z times p, because p is getting multiplied here as a block here. So if you see, p is getting multiplied, w was signal here. So whatever, so essentially, what I'm trying to tell you is the following. यहाँ पे बना दो ऐसे करके, ये है p and ये है b, and this is w. So what is b? I'm saying b is equals to w times p. W times p. So now you see this signal is getting multiplied with p, and output is now multiplied of w. So हमारे केस में पहले वाले, अगर if we see this configuration, so we will become, let's put the value of w here, so it will become x plus y minus z times p. I'm sorry for my bad handwriting on this pad, but I think it's understandable, right? So all of you can understand it is x plus y minus z times p, and w is this one. सबको आ
Yes.
रहा है? आ रहा है ना? So now tell me one more thing for your exercise. अभी यहाँ पे मेरे पास दो ब्लॉक है. Let's put two blocks. And I'm not understanding why. एक second, इसको erase कर देते हैं. Even this eraser is not working, so we can use other space or this card. So press. Let's start with the press. So here you have P, P. Sorry. You have P block. Here you have block Q, and here you have W, and here is X. तो अभी बताओ W क्या होगा? What is W? ये बहुत टफ नहीं होना चाहिए. I mean it's not so tough. चलो यहाँ पे एक इनपुट और डाल दो. Let's say this is your T. So what is T? Can we say T equals to X times P? इसका दो तरीका है उसको सॉल्व करने का। देखो p इक्वल्स टू x टाइम्स, और ये जो ब्लॉक t है ना, एंड w इज एसेंशियली योर t टाइम्स q। So now w will become xp xp xpq. This is t. So you see the output now, it is a multiplication of these two blocks, right? एक और एक्सरसाइज हम लोग कर लेते हैं। P and this is Q. This is X plus this is minus, this is Y. So what will be Y? X. Very good. So you meant to say this one. So I think all of you are now understanding what is that. ये X जो हो रहा है वो P minus Q से मल्टीप्लाई होके Y का आउटपुट होगा, Y इक्वल्स टू X टाइम्स P minus Q। और इसको एक और तरीका है ऐसे देखने का, इसका अगर बोलेगा कि सिंप्लीफाई दिस ब्लॉक डायग्राम, द फर्स्ट वन, तो यू कैन सिंप्लीफाई X से, ये है P Q, ये है X, that is W. So since these two are back to back connected, and so that we can multiply this with this. So this is PQ. So now your W directly you can write X times PQ, which is this is the answer. यहाँ पे दोनों क्या है कि subtract हो रहा है, so you can replace this block with P minus Q. इसका input है X, इसका output है Y. So your Y is nothing but X times P minus Q, which is nothing but this one. Sorry, this one. This one. So this is also called the block diagram representation of the elements, और this is also called block diagram reduction. तो यहाँ से यहाँ तक का जो प्रोसेस है, यहाँ से यहाँ तक का जो प्रोसेस है, from here to here, I think one second. So let's do what I was trying to show you is following. So XP, this is P, this is Q, this is X and this is Y. इसको हम ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं X P times Q and Y. P Q plus minus Y giving you the same X. इसका रिडक्शन हो जाएगा X. I need to change the settings so it will come properly. So P minus Q X and this is Y. So this from here to here, or from here to here, this is known as block diagram reduction. तो यहाँ से यहाँ आ गया, यहाँ से यहाँ आ गया, P minus Q. And if you have multiple blocks also, you can do that same thing. So it also validates our previous definition. When I say this is a block, but now this block is a combination of another two blocks in a series combination, P and Q. This is also a block, but it is a combination of two different arrangement. So we can say parallel. We'll get to know about series and parallel later, but I mean to say any block can be a combination of multiple blocks or multiple system or subsystems. We got to know the property of summing point. In summing point, whatever subtraction and addition operators are there, they will be added or subtracted accordingly. Just we did in these three examples. Sorry. Now, second part of this definition was, or next part of the definition was takeoff point. So in the takeoff point, essentially this signal will get multiplied with another one, or this signal is now directly going to all these blocks. RS now will go to GA, RS will go to GB, and RS will go to GC. So what will be CA? Can somebody tell? What will be CE? CA, sorry. Yeah, very good. So it will be RS into GAS. CB will be RS times GBS, and CC will be RS times GCS. So that is understanding. I mean, uh, this kind of junction where there is no operator assigned, that is called the takeoff point. The idea of takeoff point means you are just giving the same signal to all the systems or combination of systems, whatever it is. And in our case, we will treat them as blocks. So now we are familiar with the blocks. So RS signal is going to GA block, GB block, and GC block. So in this case, where is the summing point? Summing point is here, and takeoff point is here. So they will also play a role while simplifying this block diagram. So can somebody say that what is CS here? What would be CS?
RS plus or minus GS.
RS minus RS. Come up again.
RS plus or minus GS.
RS plus or minus GS. Any other answer? चलो उसको हम ब्लैक बोर्ड पे समझने की कोशिश करते हैं, इस पे आ जाते हैं. So what I was trying to show you is following. ये बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है. RS and this is GS and this is CS. Sorry. This one and this one. So number one answer was RS. Here we have GS. Here we have CS. Okay. Plus and this is minus. So number one answer was RS plus minus GS equals to CS. So some of you said this one. I could not see the screen. Is it right or wrong? So now my question is, this expression is right or wrong? Tell me please. ये सही है कि गलत है? लेट्स डू इट एक्चुअली. तो हम इसको सिंप्लीफाई करने की कोशिश करते हैं. So let me. Yeah, please tell me. ये सही था कि गलत था? हाँ, वेरी गुड. सो आई थिंक यू आर गेटिंग द पॉइंट. यू आर गेटिंग द पॉइंट कि कुछ तो फीडबैक मिलेगा उसमें, जिसको हमको कंसिडर करना पड़ेगा. तो लेट्स ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट वन. अभी देखो कि ये वाला जो ब्लॉक है ना, ये जो सिग्नल है, वी हैव टू नो दैट व्हाट दिस इज. वन सेकंड. यहाँ पे ये वाला में जानना जरूरी है कि सिग्नल से पहले ये क्या आ रहा है. तो इफ यू सी, इफ दिस इज CS, CS is here, so this also will become CS. अभी देखो कि RS minus CS, it is getting subtracted, it is negative feedback. ये जो टोटल है ना, that is an input to GS, और ये है CS. तो ये ठीक है अभी? Is it right? I'm
Yes, sir.
saying now the input. Okay, good. So this now, if you want to write CS, so it will become GS times RS minus CS. और इसका जो ट्रांसफर फंक्शन रिप्रेजेंटेशन होगा CS by RS का, that will become GS divided by 1 plus ये सही है या गलत है? CS by RS equals to GS times 1 plus GS. This is correct, na? All of you agree with it. This is right. So this is called the transfer function. Transfer function representation. लास्ट वाला समझ में नहीं आया ना? देखो लास्ट वाला के लिए क्या करेंगे कि you have this expression. So I am slowly trying to explain you. देखो ये एक्सप्रेशन है, इस पेन इज okay. So CS equals to, we have GS times RS minus CS. Okay, so इसको हम ब्रेक अगर करेंगे तो it will become GS RS minus GS CS. ये हो गया CS equals to, अभी CS plus GS times CS equals to RS. अब समझ में आया ना? RS times GS. अभी इसको मैंने ये कर दिया तो that will become this one. Okay, CS by, मैं ऐसा इसलिए लिख रहा हूँ ना कि now we should also get trained with understanding of transfer function. So जब भी हम transfer function की बात करेंगे, that time we always should write, or we should always mention that what is the ratio of input to output. In this case we have output as CS, but our input is RS. So ratio of CS by RS, that is known as the overall transfer function of this system or this block diagram. So in this we have negative feedback element attached to it. So that's why we first should know what is the output. We came to know output is this one. And if somebody asks you what is the transfer function of this mathematical model, or what is the transfer function of this block diagram arrangement, so this should be the right answer. This should be the answer for that. GS by RS equals to GS by 1 plus GS and 1 GS by 1 plus GS. अभी कोई ये बताओ कि अगर यहाँ पे प्लस है और यहाँ पे प्लस होता है, दिस इज इज इट अ नेगेटिव फीडबैक और पॉजिटिव फीडबैक? एनीबॉडी? So we should be now trained with the understanding of positive feedback or negative feedback. So ये वाला positive feedback है या negative feedback configuration है ये?
नेगेटिव फीडबैक.
नेगेटिव फीडबैक क्योंकि आउटपुट जो है वो कंपेयर हो रहा है इनपुट से इन सब्ट्रैक्टेड फॉर्म. लाइक वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द डिफरेंस बिटवीन RS एंड CS. अभी जैसे मान लो कि ये वाला जो चीज है, अगर मैंने इसको प्लस कर दिया फॉर एग्जांपल, तो ये वाला नेगेटिव से पॉजिटिव फीडबैक हो जाएगा. तो व्हाट विल बी द ट्रांसफर फंक्शन ऑफ this configuration or this modified configuration? CS by RS will become what?
GS upon 1 minus.
Very good. So now you see that, तो कितना फनी सा एक्सप्रेशन. अगर ये वाला प्लस हो रहा है तो डिनोमिनेटर में इट इज बिकमिंग 1 minus GS. If it is minus here, I mean negative feedback, तो ये हो जा रहा है plus. So whenever we put a negative sign, then this will always become less than 1, क्योंकि 1 में मैं subtract कर रहा हूँ ये वाला part. So it has also something to do with the gain. So we will learn about that in later class. So let's keep it. It's not a problem. So now coming to the takeoff point definition. So this is the takeoff point definition. जहाँ पे सिग्नल जो होता है डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होता है, like when we have takeoff point, there is no operators, negative or positive. So this signal will go as it is. So if it is CS here, this is also CS, this is also CS, and here also it is coming CS. Okay. So I would also like you all to see some exercise. Just don't worry. Uh, this is one. Yesterday we talked about the example from spring mass damper system. You can also represent spring mass damper system in a. This is a wrong tag actually. So forget about this one. Modeling of translation mechanical system. But this is a block diagram representation of electrical system where R is resistance, L is inductance, and C is capacitance. But if you want to represent in terms of block diagram arrangement, this is how it should look. Now you see, we also try to change time domain to frequency domain. So Vt, wherever Vt is there, it is becoming Vs. Wherever R is there or L is there or C, they are now connected with S times. So essentially for the current, it is differential. It is in differential format. For capacitor, it is in integral format. So that's why you can see here it is coming like that. But just it is not about the idea of teaching you what is electrical system is about. But I'm saying when you represent any arrangement, time domain arrangement, this is called the circuit diagram for the electrical system. In a block diagram, so mathematically, whatever it can be mechanical system, electrical system, or any system. You can very well represent in terms of block diagram. That's why uh, I mean this is also an essence of representing real time system to block diagram system, right? This is one of the examples. Now in the block also we can have two different combinations. So either it will be series connections or parallel connection. In series connection, blocks are attached in this configuration. I mean they will get multiplied with each other. So we saw that one. If your two blocks are connected in a series fashion like this G1 and G2, then the final or one block diagram representation will be G1 times G2. You see, G1 times G2. So this is output, this is input, but in between they both are combined with multiple products. I mean like with multiplication product. So when it is a parallel connection, so many of you have answered about the parallel connection earlier. So this is called the parallel connection when blocks are connected parallelly. I mean they will be added in series. They were multiplied. Here it is added or subtracted. So in parallel connection, you have y1 as output, y2 as an output. But if you want to represent in one block, then this block is a combination of these two in an additive fashion. So G1 plus G2, right? So G1 plus G2. So now, mm, I've already explained you that how to find the transfer function. So what will be the transfer function of this one parallel connection? इसका ट्रांसफर फंक्शन क्या होगा? Let's talk about transfer function of this first series का. So what will be transfer function of series connection blocks? Anyone? What will be ys by xs? Okay. Before that, let me give you some more background. I think we have already talked, but once again, just ये वाला है x of sorry ये वाला है x of s. This block is g of s, and this is called y of s. So what is y of s here? Anybody?
Xs into G.
Very good. So what is the output? ys by xs
Gs.
gs. So अभी देखो कि ये जो ब्लॉक में जो भी रहता है ना इसके अंदर ये वाला whatever input output is there, transfer function is a model of the plant. ये plant है और system है. So sometimes you call it plant, sometimes you call it system, or with any other name or process also. So this itself represents a transfer function. कैसे आता mathematically? I have told you ys equals to xs times gs. Ys by xs, that is called transfer. Definitely called the transfer function.
Sir, this
Can you repeat again? Actually, I'm not able to hear.
is only true for series connection only, na?
Is it true only for series connection? So can somebody tell on that कि ये सिर्फ series के लिए true है या parallel के लिए true होगा? So see, when I write like this, so there is nothing like series or parallel, right? So when I say this, तो इसमें series और parallel का नहीं आ रहा बात. मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि this is a general understanding about the plant or a process. Input है, output है, और whatever there is in this is a single block representation. So I'm not talking about any cascaded block or any parallel block. You have only one block here. देखो, this is called series connection, but this is not called a series connection. This is called a parallel connection. This is not called a parallel connection. Now G1s plus G2s जो है, that is a single entity, because the representation of this whole system in a simplified way, this is connected with only one block, और block के अंदर में जो element है ना, that is a representation of a system or plant. तो अभी इसका जो output है ys, that is nothing but xs times g1s times g2s. But when I say what is a transfer function or overall transfer function of this series connection, so what would you say? What is the transfer function?
G1s,
बोलो g1.
G1s, G2s.
Very good. So what is our understanding? Whatever there is inside the block, that is nothing but a transfer function model of the system. So जैसे हम पहले डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन से रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे थे सिस्टम को, स्प्रिंग मास टेम्पर सिस्टम को, ये देखो कितना सिंप्लीफाइड वर्जन हो गया. देयर इज नो big mathematical expression inside this, so it is simply g1s and g2s. So that is also the beauty of Laplace understanding. It's a very simplified version of time domain, right? g1s times g2s. तो इसका ट्रांसफर फंक्शन हो गया ये. हाउ अबाउट ट्रांसफर फंक्शन ऑफ पैरेलल कनेक्शन?
Inside the block.
हाँ बोलो.
जो भी inside the block.
हाँ वेरी गुड. जो भी इनसाइड है वही होगा. राइट. तो अभी देखो कि जीवन में ये हो गया, सॉरी सीरीज पैरेलल. तो हम ट्राई करेंगे कि जितना भी ब्लॉक्स इसके इधर है ना सीरीज में हो, इट कैन बी अ सीरीज कनेक्शन, इट कैन बी अ पैरेलल कनेक्शन, इट कैन बी आल्सो अ combination of series and parallel connection, right? So very good. I'm very happy that you are getting synchronized with the concepts what I'm trying to tell you. अब देखो ये वाला फीडबैक कनेक्शन है, एंड आई थिंक मोस्ट ऑफ यू वुड अग्री that this is called a negative feedback configuration, because now sensing element or output element is getting added with in negative configuration, right? तो इसका अगर हम इस डायग्राम को सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे तो ये ऐसा आएगा. तो अभी देखो कि वहाँ पे मैंने जब बताया था कि ये ब्लॉक कनेक्टेड नहीं था. दिस इज अ ट्रांसफर फंक्शन ऑफ सेंसर और मेजरमेंट यूनिट. दिस इज अ ट्रांसफर फंक्शन ऑफ प्लांट, जो मैं पहले बोल रहा था. तो पहले वाले एग्जांपल में यहाँ पे ये जो लाइन था वो प्लेन लाइन था, देयर वाज नो ब्लॉक इन इट. अभी मैंने एक ब्लॉक इंट्रोड्यूस किया, एंड आई एम सेइंग दैट दिस इज अ ब्लॉक फॉर representing feedback element hs is our feedback element, right? तो अभी अगर if I ask you how to get from here to here, तो इसको सॉल्व कर सकते हैं हम लोग या नहीं कर सकते?
यस सर, कर सकते हैं।
कर सकते हैं। और इसका
Yes,
कैन वी
sir.
से व्हाटएवर टर्म इज इनसाइड द ब्लॉक, दिस इज अ ट्रांसफर फंक्शन ऑफ दिस अरेंजमेंट, दिस फीडबैक अरेंजमेंट, बोल सकते हैं ना? तो देखो अभी इसको कैसे किया है मैंने, या
यस
कैसे
सर।
हाँ कैसे हम लोग कर सकते हैं। आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ यू ऑलरेडी नो, इसको मैंने किया था अभी। हम्म, देखो ये वही है, एक्स ऑफ एस है, जी ऑफ एस है, सी ऑफ एस है और एच ऑफ एस है, राइट। अब देखो कि यहाँ पे जो सिग्नल ये जा रहा है, दिस इज नथिंग बट एक्स ऑफ एस माइनस सी एस टाइम्स एच ऑफ एस। तो ये ब्लॉक का सिंप्लीफिकेशन ऐसा होता है कि इनपुट इसके लिए ये हो गया, आउटपुट ये हो गया। लेकिन नाउ वी टॉक अबाउट ट्रांसफर फंक्शन, देन ट्रांसफर फंक्शन आई हैव टू से व्हाट इज सी एस बाय एक्स एस, राइट। तो यहाँ पे ये आ गया। तो अभी ये वाले केस में क्या होता है कि अगर ये सी एस है और ये एक्स एस है, एक्स एस है, तो इसके जो अंदर होगा ना वो ये होना चाहिए। So this is a single block representation of the overall model, and we have output, we have input, and now we got overall transfer function model of the plant. So feedback connection ho, positive feedback or negative feedback ho, we get this one. So now if you want, you can do the exercise. Just replace minus with plus. It will become essentially a positive feedback connection, and then try to get the transfer function. So your answer will be GS by 1 minus GS times HS if I put positive feedback. तो ये बहुत ही easy है. If you want you can practice, and we will see some other concepts in the next class. So just to have a quick review what we did today. तो आज की क्लास में किसी को कोई डाउट है क्या, कोई भी कॉन्सेप्ट को लेके?
सर
No, sir.
ओके,
हेलो।
तो कोई कुछ पूछना चाहता है? शुभम,
हेलो
या प्लीज टेल मी।
सर, व्हाई वी आर डूइंग ये ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन फंक्शन हम क्यों निकाल रहे हैं?
ट्रांसफर फंक्शन क्यों निकाल रहे हैं? देखो क्या होता है कि कल हमने एक चीज सीखा, मैथमेटिकल मॉडलिंग क्या है वो हमने सीखा था। एंड देन आई सेड मैथमेटिकल मॉडलिंग क्या होता है कि इट इज अ मैथमेटिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ एनी प्लांट, एनी मॉडल और एनी सिस्टम। ये हो गया। अब मैथमेटिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन कैन बी ऑफ डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन टाइप, सिंपल अलजेब्रिक इक्वेशन टाइप और ट्रांसफर फंक्शन टाइप। तो ये that is also one of the technique. So when we talk about the control system design, so mostly we go for the transfer function based modeling और transfer function based design of the system. तो ये सारा जो हम बैकग्राउंड तैयार कर रहे हैं ना, that is for the designing of the control system. हम इसको बाद में समझेंगे कि कंट्रोल सिस्टम इसका यूज कैसे होता है। बट नाउ इट्स, जैसे हम एक बिल्डिंग बनाते हैं ना, तो वी टॉक अबाउट डिफरेंट कॉन्क्रीट मटेरियल्स, उसका ईंट होता है, सीमेंट होता है, बालू होता है और बाकी की चीजें होती है। तो नाउ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द बेसिक बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक्स। सो वन ऑफ द बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक्स वी अंडरस्टूड इन टर्म्स ऑफ मैथमेटिकल मॉडलिंग, उसके बहुत सारे टाइप होते हैं, अलजेब्रिक इक्वेशन टाइप होते हैं, डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन टाइप होते हैं और ट्रांसफर फंक्शन टाइप होते हैं। तो नाउ वी आर इनटू अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ ट्रांसफर फंक्शन। नाउ टू आंसर योर क्वेश्चन इन वन लाइन, ट्रांसफर फंक्शन मॉडल हेल्प्स अस इन डिजाइनिंग अ कंट्रोल सिस्टम, राइट। अभी आया समझ में?
यस सर, गॉट इट।
ओके, तो जस्ट अभी हम बात कर रहे थे इसका। तो टुडे वी लर्नड अबाउट 4 न्यू थिंग्स, राइट। चौथा जो है वो दैट वाज इन द प्रोसेस। तो पहला चीज था दिस इन दिस काइंड ऑफ अरेंजमेंट वी हैव ब्लॉक्स, इन दिस ब्लॉक डायग्राम वी हैव समिंग पॉइंट एंड वी हैव टेक ऑफ पॉइंट। तो हमने डिफाइन किया ब्लॉक क्या होता है। ब्लॉक इज एसेंशियली अ रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ एनी सिस्टम और कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ सिस्टम्स। एंड देन वी ऑल्सो गॉट टू नो द कॉन्सेप्ट अबाउट द समिंग पॉइंट। इसमें आउटपुट जो होता है अगर इस तरह से कॉन्फ़िगर्ड है तो ए प्लस बी, इस तरह से है तो ए माइनस बी, इस तरह से है तो ए प्लस बी माइनस सी। टेक ऑफ पॉइंट में हमने देखा कि ये जो कॉमन सिग्नल, ये सिग्नल है, ये डिफरेंट ब्लॉक्स में कॉमन जाता है। ये RS, RS, and RS. We got to
But the
know
no
CA
CA
will
will
become
become
RS
RS
times
times
CA,
CA,
CD
CD
RS
RS
times
times
CD,
CD,
CC
CC
RS
RS
times
times
CC.
CC.
We
We
also
also
got to
got to
know
know
स्टेक ऑफ
स्टेक ऑफ
पॉइंट
पॉइंट
ये
ये
सी
सी
एस है
एस
तो
है, तो
यहाँ पे
यहाँ पे
सिग्नल
सिग्नल
जो
जो
होगा
होगा
दैट
दैट
विल
विल
बिकम
बिकम
आर एस
RS
माइनस
माइनस
सी एस,
CS,
क्योंकि ये
क्योंकि ये
फीडबैक
फीडबैक
यहाँ
यहाँ
से
से
आ
आ
रहा
रहा
है
है
नेगेटिव
नेगेटिव
फीडबैक.
फीडबैक.
We
We
also
also
got
got
to learn that any systems, it is not essentially a electrical system, it can be mechanical, electrical, aerospace
एरोस्पेस
systems,
सिस्टम्स,
chemical
केमिकल
system.
सिस्टम,
इसको भी
इसको
हम
भी हम
ब्लॉक
ब्लॉक
डायग्राम में
डायग्राम में
रिप्रेजेंट कर
रिप्रेजेंट कर
सकते हैं.
सकते हैं.
अभी
अभी
देखो कि
देखो कि
ये
ये
जो
जो
प्लांट से
प्लांट
हमने
हमने
ट्रांसफर
ट्रांसफर
फंक्शन
फंक्शन
निकाला,
निकाला,
अभी
अभी
यहाँ पे
यहाँ
एक
पे एक
कंट्रोलर
कंट्रोलर
ब्लॉक
ब्लॉक
फिट
फिट
होगा
होगा
इधर
इधर,
जब हम
जब हम
कंट्रोल
कंट्रोल
सिस्टम
सिस्टम
डिजाइन
डिजाइन
करेंगे.
करेंगे.
विल
विल
लर्न इन
लर्न
later
लेटर
class.
क्लास.
So
So
that is
that is
essentially
essentially
a
a
background
background
for
for
control
control
system
system
design.
design.
We
We
also
also
got to
got
know
to
the
know the
concept
concept
of
of
series
series
connection and
connection and
parallel
parallel
connection.
connection.
इसका
इसका
आइडिया
आइडिया
ये
ये
था
था
कि
कि
सीरीज
सीरीज
हो या
हो या
पैरेलल हो
पैरेलल हो,
उसको
उसको
हम
हम
ब्लॉक
ब्लॉक
डायग्राम
डायग्राम
रिड्यूस
रिड्यूस
करके इस
करके इस
फॉर्म में
फॉर्म में
लेके
लेके
आएंगे.
आएंगे.
That
दैट
will
विल
become
बिकम
transfer
ट्रांसफर
function
फंक्शन
model.
मॉडल.
Whatever
Whatever
inside
inside,
whatever
whatever
the
the
element
element
inside
inside
this
this
block
block
is,
is,
that is
that is
called
called
transfer
transfer
function
function of
model.
system.
कैसे
कैसे
हुआ
हुआ
वो
वो
हमने
हमने
देख
देख
लिया
लिया
था.
था.
And we
And we
also
also
gave
gave
you
you
the
the
we
we
also
also
learned the
learned the
example
example
of
of
feedback
feedback
connection.
connections.
अगर
अगर
इस
इस
तरह
तरह
से
से
तो
तो
नेगेटिव
नेगेटिव
फीडबैक है,
फीडबैक है,
प्लस
प्लस
रहेगा
रहेगा
तो
तो
पॉजिटिव
पॉजिटिव
फीडबैक
फीडबैक
होगा.
होगा.
और
और
नेगेटिव
नेगेटिव
पॉजिटिव
पॉजिटिव
फीडबैक
फीडबैक
दोनों से
दोनों
ही
से ही
ट्रांसफर
ट्रांसफर
फंक्शन
फंक्शन
निकाला
निकाला
जा
जा
सकता है
सकता
इस
है.
तरह से. एंड आई
And I
हैव
have
एक्सप्लेन्ड
explained you
हाउ
how
इट
it
कम्स.
comes.
So
So
let's
let's
end
end
the
the
class
class
today
today
of
of
this,
this,
and
and
we
we
will
will
meet
meet
next
next
time.
time.
Monday को
मंडे को
क्लास
क्लास
होगा
होगा,
and
and
we
we
will
will
meet
meet
at
at
same
same
time
time at
10:30
10:30
whatever
whatever
the
the
agenda is.
agenda is.
And
And
I'll
I
send you
send
the
you the
reminder.
reminder.
तो
तो
अभी
अभी
पूरा
पूरा
क्लास में
क्लास में
अभी
अभी
कोई
कोई
डाउट है
डाउट है
आज की
आज की
क्लास में?
क्लास में?
एनी
Any
फर्दर
further
डाउट?
doubt?